Hi guys! I hope you're all doing well, and I'm sure from the title of this video that I don't really need to explain what this is going to be. This is a Disney DVD haul, and it's not like an all at the one time haul. I haven't gone out and like bought all of these DVDs at the same time. These are just the Disney DVDs that I have picked up over the past few months to add to our kind of expanding Disney DVD collection. I had like all the Disney movies on video when I was a kid. I loved them and I watched them on a weekly basis. But we didn't actually start investing in the DVDs until fairly recently, which I'm really not sure why that is, but it just seemed to take us a while to actually get around to it. I think one of the main reasons is that the Disney DVDs are so expensive. Like, it's crazy how much they can actually charge for them, but I think because of that we'd sort of put off sort of starting to build up a collection of them. By we, I mean me and my mum, because I do still live at home with my parents. And we're both very big Disney fans. And so I just thought that I would show you the ones that we have picked up over the past couple of months while there has been a 2 for £13 offer on. So the first one that we picked up, which I'm so pleased that I now have because this is one of my all-time favourites and we didn't have it on DVD, and that is Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. If you watched my top 5 Disney films video, which I will link in the description box for you to go and have a look at, or I'll link it maybe on the end card as well, then you will know that I am a huge fan of Snow White. It is one of my favourites, and when I was little, I just was obsessed with this. For some strange reason it became the film that I always watched if I wasn't feeling very well, so it's got this kind of nice association for me of it always sort of made me feel better, so I don't know why we didn't have it before now. I really do feel like this is the kind of like original Disney princess, heartwarming Disney movie, and I'm so glad that we now have it as part of our collection. Next is another absolute classic that I don't know why it's taken us so long to get, and that is The Little Mermaid. I loved this film again when I was a kid. I just was absolutely obsessed with Ariel. I think every little girl was obsessed with Ariel back at that time. I think it's kind of like the equivalent, maybe not, but I feel like it's kind of the equivalent of the like Elsa obsession. Like I think Ariel's kind of like iconic red hair and everything everyone just loved. But I think this film is such an incredible soundtrack. I love to sing along to all of the songs in it, and I think Ursula is one of these kind of like classic iconic villains. So I'm really looking forward to watching this. As you can see, we haven't actually taken this out of the cellophane, neither is the case with Snow White, but we haven't taken it out of the cellophane yet, but I'm really looking forward to sitting down and watching this because it has actually been a really long time since I watched Little Mermaid. I think it was actually maybe when I was at uni. I feel like I watched Little Mermaid as inspiration for one of my essays, possibly, I can't remember, but that's been a few years now, so I'm really looking forward to watching this again. Next we have a film that admittedly I don't actually remember a massive amount about, but it is one of my mum's favourites, and it's something that I've had a reinvigorated desire to watch thanks to Once Upon a Time. Any Once Upon a Time fans will know why, but that is Robin Hood. So we've got the shiny cover edition of this one, and then on the inside you have this cover, and it has Maid Marian on it and everything. So I am looking forward to watching this because, as I say, I actually don't remember a massive amount about it. Apparently when I was really young I absolutely loved it, but I don't remember a huge amount about it at this point. But because of Once Upon a Time, because Robin Hood is now in Once Upon a Time, it has just kind of re-inspired my interest in it. And so I actually got this for my mum for her birthday or Mother's Day, I can't remember, one of the occasions that happened recently. I picked this up for her, but just really to add again to our collection. So looking forward to watching this and remembering more about what actually happens within the story. We have 3 shiny green cover edition DVDs. I'm going to hold them up. I won't let you see what they all are at this point, but just to show you that we seem to have picked up like all of the green DVDs. But the next one is The Jungle Book, which again I just think is an absolute classic with an incredible soundtrack, and again one that I haven't seen for a really long time. I actually know for a fact that the last time that I saw this was at uni, because there was one day when we were supposed to be having a sort of discussion about animation, and my lecturer had sort of come in, and for whatever reason she couldn't stay, she had to go away, there was an emergency, and she just put The Jungle Book on and said, you can just sit and watch The Jungle Book. And it felt sort of like, you know, that way when you were at primary school and it was like the end of term and you didn't really have much to do, so the teacher would just say, oh right, we'll just put a video on for you. It kind of felt like that. So that's the last time that I saw this, and so I really do need to watch it again. and I think this one's just so cute, and I love Baloo, and I love all of the characters in this. So that is what the outside cover looks like. And then on the inside we have this cover where we've got Mowgli and Baloo and King Louie and Shere Khan, and Kaa is there somewhere. There's Kaa. So this has got kind of the whole gang on the front cover. So yeah, I think that's actually a really, really lovely cover now that I actually look at it. I probably like the inside actually better than like the shiny sleeve. I mean, the shiny sleeve looks cool, obviously. But I actually do really like the cover for this one, so that's really pretty. And third in the shiny green cover edition DVDs, we have The Princess and the Frog. I'm going to be honest, I still haven't seen this film, which I think is shameful because I've heard such incredible things about it, and I have lots of friends who absolutely love this film, but for whatever reason I just haven't got around to seeing it yet. I think that it was on Netflix. I don't know that it's on Netflix anymore, but it definitely was. I think Tangled's still on Netflix, but I think this might have come off, I'm not sure. But I really do want to see this. I'm frog obsessed. I don't know if anyone knows this. I don't know if I've talked about this on YouTube before, but I have a very dear love for frogs. It's a family thing. It's a very long story. So for that reason alone, I should really have seen this already. This is what the inside cover looks like. That's actually really cute as well. I feel like the inside covers of these are actually a lot like prettier than like the outside ones. The outside ones are shiny, so that's nice, but I think that the actual drawings on this cover though are so lovely. And what I'm excited about for this one is that I know that it's back to the kind of like hand-drawn animation rather than the more modern style animation from Tangled and Frozen and all that kind of stuff, which I absolutely love, but I think that it will be really nice to see a recent Disney film that's done in the kind of like old classic style animation. So for that reason alone, I'm very excited about this one. I'm going to apologise because the sun just went away. This is the bane of my life, really, is trying to film in Scottish weather because it just changes every 5 minutes. So the sun has gone away and I now actually look really pale and it looks really dingy. But what are you going to do? I only have one more film to get through, so we might as well keep going now. So the last Disney DVD that we have added to our collection recently is, drumroll please, Mary Poppins. So this is the only non-full animation one. Obviously it's got some animation mixed in there, but the only live action one that we've picked up recently. And this again, this film just reminds me of sort of Christmas, New Year time as a child, because it always seems to be on TV round about New Year time. And I just, Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke, like, it's iconic. It's an absolutely iconic film with an absolutely incredible soundtrack, and I just love it to pieces. So I'm really pleased that we have this now. I actually saw the Saving Mr. Banks, is that the name of it? The film with Emma Thompson and Tom Hanks last year. That was the kind of behind the scenes story of the making of Mary Poppins, and I thought that that was such an incredible film. I feel I should maybe do a video on that at some point actually, because I just thought that it was so good. And so we watched that last year and it really made me want to watch Mary Poppins again. So when I was doing my more recent purchase of 2 DVDs, I think that was for my mum's birthday, I knew that this had to be one of them. So that is it for my little recent Disney DVD haul. I hope that you have enjoyed that. So if you have bought any Disney DVDs recently, let me know what they are in the comments down below. Let me know what some of your favourite Disney films are. Let me know which DVDs you think that I should pick up next. Ones that I already have that haven't been featured in this video are Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin, Frozen, and a couple of others, but you can let me know in the comments down below which one you think that I should get next. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed that, and I hope that you're having a lovely weekend. I've got lots of videos planned for the next few weeks I'm really excited about. So if you want to see those, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, because I always like to know what videos you guys are enjoying and which ones I should maybe think about making more of. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you're having a lovely day, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye! First and foremost, we are going to be giving away a grand prize pack, which is 6 books, which have been chosen by yours truly. I am getting the chance to give away 6 of my favourite Smart Pop